What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Ben Wright Reactions. Yesterday in the comments I got a suggestion for the TV show Taxi by Ariel the Light. Thank you for watching, and thank you for the awesome suggestion. Taxi was totally off my radar for some reason. It was a show that was on from 1978 to 1983, so I was very little. I don't remember much about the show, but I remember the show. But I'm really surprised I haven't gone back and actually watched this show because of the amazing cast that it had. Danny DeVito, Judd Hirsch, Tony Danza, Mary Lou Henner, Andy Kaufman. So, real excited to jump into these characters. Should be a fun ride, and we should get some good laughs out of it. The first video that I found was Jim Taxi Compilation Part 1. So we're going to jump into Jim Ignikowski, or Reverend Jim, Christopher Lloyd's drugged out character. So we should get a bunch of laughs out of it. So let's just jump right on into it, and here we go.
When are they going to clean those bathrooms?
You were in the kitchen.
Thank goodness.
That's gross.
You're marrying me.
Believe me, it would never work out.
No. You performed the wedding ceremony.
Yeah.
Andy
Don't you
Kaufman.
remember 8 months ago, Lotka had to get married and stay in the country. You performed the ceremony at the Sunshine Garage.
He has no idea.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I dreamed that.
He's wasted.
Maybe I'm dreaming this.
Yeah, but I just can't believe he's happy this way, getting high all the time.
Hey, now, everything I take is by doctor's prescription. Everything. No, finding the right doctor can be difficult.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Louie, you remember Reverend Jim?
Holly.
Get him out. I mean it, Nardo. Get him out of here. He's a flake.
Starting another company.
Look how young Danny DeVito is.
Hey, what was that?
What was what?
You just put something in Louie's coffee. What was
It
that?
was either a tranquilizer or a chiclet.
The chiclet.
Jim, that's stupid.
Hey, Wheeler, get your mitts off my cup. Yeah, but Louie, get out of here. Get your own coffee. One more ticket in your history.
Yeah, not a chiclet. Wow.
I guess we can rule out chiclets.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody sing.
You have stolen my...
Now don't
Wow. They're wasted.
Well, I think I'm gonna go upstairs and go to sleep now, Ma. Good night.
Hey,
Wow.
give me a little help on this one.
You forgot your last name?
I've been busy.
Wow.
Eyes.
No, don't put two.
Oh, they mean color, don't they? Yep. Wait. This is a very relative question. I mean, if I were in space, I'd be weightless. You are in space.
True. And true.
Jim, they mean Earth weight.
Earth weight.
Here, let me help you out, okay? Have you ever experienced loss of consciousness, hallucinations, dizzy spells, convulsive disorders, fainting, or periods of loss of memory?
Well, hasn't everyone?
Put no.
Mental illness or narcotic addiction?
That's a tough choice.
Yeah.
No.
What does a yellow light mean? Slow down. Okay. What?
Wow.
Yellow light mean? Slow down. Okay. What?
Oh, Jesus.
Yellow light mean?
Wow.
Where you headed?
Uptown, cabbie.
Well, he must have passed his test. Well, here he goes. And he went the wrong way. Wow. Ooh. New door.
90 cents.
I brought something for all of you to drink. Here, it's breakfast from the old country. I've been saving it for a special occasion. See? Have some.
Well, cheers, everybody.
It's green. Wow.
The line forms behind me.
Of course.
What is it, Jim?
Your mind's really made up about this, huh?
Yes, it is, Jim.
And nothing I can say is gonna change it?
No, Jim.
Well, there's only one thing left for me to do.
What's that?
I'm going with you.
Okay.
We'll fight this thing together. I haven't had a chance to prove it, but I'm as good American as any man.
No, Jim. America is not involved in this one.
It is now. Death to the revolutionary rebels.
But I am fighting for the revolutionary rebels.
Death to the imperialist stooges.
But they were thrown out a long time ago.
Death to the puppet regime.
But there is no puppet regime.
Who the hell are we fighting?
The tyrannical despot.
The tyrannical despot will soon know the name. Jim.
Ignatowski!
Right. Already it's spreading.
Yeah. Wow.
I mean, I'm worried about Jim.
Excuse me, are you fighting over me?
Well, perhaps we are, yeah?
Well, don't worry, Elaine, because I don't have any more money to gamble with. Anyhow.
Oh, Ignatowski.
So he's got a drug and gambling problem.
How's it going, Pally?
Average.
Sit down.
And Louis is going to help him.
Higgy, you want to spin over here? By any chance, would you be interested in borrowing a few bucks to, say, gamble on the horses?
Would you lend that to me?
Sure.
Sure.
You're a good risk. I know you'd work real hard to pay me back the loan, plus the interest, which is the usual 85%.
Yeah, 85.
Sounds like a good deal.
Is a handshake good enough for you?
Sure.
Well, it ain't for me. Just,
Such a Frank Reynolds
sign it
move.
right there on a dotted line.
Okay, doke. Excuse me, boss. What does this say in the little tiny letters?
Oh, that's just a formality. That says in the event that you're unable to pay me back, I have the right to sell your body for medical experiments.
Okay.
You mean after I'm dead?
No.
I bet
Okay.
$35 on a 300-to-1 long shot named On Dasher.
You bet on a 300 to 1 shot?
Yeah, well, I identify with the long shots. Here you are, Louis.
Hey,
Every
one.
penny of your money, plus interest, plus the couple of bucks for your troubles.
You see that? All your complaining, all your lecturing.
It's normally not how that works out on
He
sitcoms.
can now change his life if he wants to. So what are you gonna do with the rest of the money, Jim?
Nothing. I've already spent it.
What? What?
What were you saying?
You spent all this money? You spent all your money?
Yeah.
You spent the rest of all that money? How many bars are between the track and here?
84. But I didn't go into any of them.
Well, how could you win $10,000 on a horse race and then blow it all immediately?
What did you spend the money on, Jim?
He bought the horse.
Ask him what he's going to do with the racehorse.
What are you gonna do with a racehorse, Jim?
I'm giving him his freedom.
He's giving him his right. Hey, come on. Hey, come on, everybody, let's get that horse.
I'm gonna catch a horse.
He's a 300 to 1 shot. We can outrun him.
Yeah.
But Jim, you can't just let a horse run free on the streets of New York.
Jim, this is not the frontier. There's no place for on dasher to go in the streets of New York.
Alex, don't call him on Dasher. That was his slave name.
Oh. Well, what's his new name?
Gary.
Gary.
Gary. Well, that's a nice name.
Gary the horse.
Get that ugly, smelly, dirty creature out of my garage and tell him to take his horse with him.
Hey, Louie. Hey, Jim, you got a nutcracker?
Right in front of you.
You mean a table?
By golly, I guess that could be used as a table.
Wow.
You're not doing it right.
Of course not. Perfect.
You know, it's not true what they say about horses sleeping standing up.
Really? How's he sleep?
Like this.
That's not good, Jim.
Jim, tell me, how long has he been sleeping like that?
Since the day before yesterday. I guess winning that race took a lot out of him.
Oh, jeez. Well, that just about does it for another video. Jim Taxi Compilation Part 1. That video was put up by Guitar Player 668. Please go check out their channel. And thanks again for Ariel the Light for the suggestion of Taxi. I am looking forward to jumping into that show. There's all kinds of great characters in there we can delve into in the next few weeks. If you have any suggestions out there for me, please throw them down in the comments. I'm up for just about anything. Funny, scary, whatever. And if you like what we're doing over here, please like and subscribe. That helps me out a bunch. And once again, until next time, thanks for tuning in.